My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. It is the beginning of a brand new day, and with it, a brand new streak. Let's start off with the pilot. It's gonna be okay. It is going to be okay. Now, my last episode as the pilot went up, I believe, overnight, and I've since been inundated with comments along the lines of, I mean, if you're gonna play the pilot, and you're gonna complain about using his base pistol against the boss on the first floor, just don't do it. Just don't try and force the weapon on the first floor. There is a fair point to that. The only times at which I really strongly complain about the pilot's base weapon, though, is when I have to verse specifically the Trigger Twins. Against the rest of them, it's, you know, it's a hassle, but it's fine to deal with. Against the Trigger Twins, you can't keep enough range to actually deal with them. So is it worth not forcing a weapon on a third chance that I face the Trigger Twins and regret it? I'm still not entirely certain. I think at the very least, if I get double browns, I still force the weapon from the boss. But if my weapon chest happens to be a blue or up, I think at that point it becomes really appealing to actually take the weapon and just use whatever it is, because pretty much any weapon, blue and up, is going to be able to take out the Trigger Twins much more handily than the pilot's base. I struggle to think of one that wouldn't, in fact. Even the joke weapons would probably still do more damage. Alright. Well, look, that's either my weapons chest, and I'm going to open it, or it's not my weapons chest, and I'm fine with opening it because it doesn't stop me from forcing the weapon at the end of the floor. However, I don't know if I have a keyman shop yet, so I'll still go. I'll still clear the floor before opening. Okay. Well, that was dumb. Really thought that was gonna work. Just looped a loop around here. Come on. Hey, that's one down. Beautiful. I just wanted to save myself as many shots in here as possible, just for the tedium's sake. This is probably towards boss. Yeah. Had to imagine that just because it leads the furthest away from the base room. Ooh, nice. Oh, fuck. Key. Got him. Woohoo, baby. That was way too damn close. Thank you. I am so glad I finally got that guy down, because facing two of them at the same time would have been horrendous. Especially because I wouldn't have the ability to strafe around the entirety of them while they're in that corner. Okay, so I definitely don't have Keyman shop. You can tell because I have a different shop. And they don't coexist. Well, okay, they don't coexist unless one of them is in a black market. I think he just destroyed the water barrel, so I'm gonna be annoyed about that. Yeah, you destroyed the water barrel. That's frustrating. Was there one out here? Because if there is one out here, it probably got destroyed as well. Crud. It could be another room away, but it's less likely at that point. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we've had both of our water barrels on this floor destroyed. So short of getting what? What would really work here? I'm thinking it's the fish weapon, the barrel. Short of getting barrel from the blue chest, I think we're pretty much just screwed on the ability to try and go down to the Oubliette. Oh well. Fine. That'll just have to be how that is. Funnily enough, Barrel easily could have been on sale from the Jelly Man. And that would have fixed all of our problems. Including our problem of having a weapon to fight the boss with, because Barrel is completely fine for fighting first floor bosses. Shit, it does okay against the second floor bosses, to be entirely honest with you. Okay. Just loop him in. Okay, as long as it doesn't take a whole clip to kill those guys, we're fine. That's a mimic, yeah. So I've got a blue passive and active. Passive or active, rather. And a blue gun. That's fine. Especially since I get to save a key. Oh, baby. One thing I don't like, though, is the fight. Ooh! Does Cog of Battle make me force from the weapon from the boss? I think so, actually. That was a really early roll. By which I mean bad. A really bad roll. Again, really bad rolls. Let's try not to do that all the time. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, we should be able to get him down before the attacks go off. Nice rectangler. Got to force a weapon from the boss, and the rectangler is definitely an amazing weapon to have forced. Really would like to be going down to the Oubliette, though, to be entirely honest with you. It'd be a huge boon. Nope. However, this doing 75% more damage because it's been actively reloaded. I don't know. This could be a good weapon for us for a few floors' time. At least until the end of the third, I'd say. Mega Dazzle. No! Damn it. Alright. I mostly... Oh, what? Water barrel! Okay. I have Sponge. Right, Sponge Tangler actually has a synergy. It just increases the knockback ridiculously. Don't ask me why. I did not know there was another water barrel here. Well, this is quite handy. Is that gonna line up? Whew, just. Okay, I'm just gonna get over here ready. I'm not going to roll the 50-50 for going down to the Oubliette. I'm actually just going to spend both of my keys here. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it. We'll be able to save keys later in the run. We've got Dungeon Eagle, so we're not deprived of weaponry going forward. All seems good. A lot of the things that would really harm us on this floor won't be able to. Simply because we have Sponge. Okay, so basic enemies should go down in one hit from the Dungeon Eagle charged here. If it's 2 for each shotgun kin, then I want to make sure... Ah, whatever. If it takes 2 to kill any shotgun kin, I want to make sure that I kill the blue ones first. I missed out on ammo, but to be fair, it wasn't a large amount. Okay. Kind of wanted to use Tangler there for the knockback, but this works. See? I even got the ammo immediately after. That previous one was just a gift from me to the resourceful rat. Trying to build bridges. That was a really shitty roll on my part. Shouldn't have done it. Right. Okay, I can kill the poisoned version of basic bulletkin here. That's really inspiring. Means next floor I'll still be killing basic bulletkin. Sorry, the floor after next floor I'll still be killing basic bulletkin. Grappling hook can be used to steal. However, when it steals, it will piss off the shopkeeper. So I'm gonna hold off on any plans. The shopkeeper will catch you. Yeah, it's almost certain I don't open this unless it's with the lockpick. But also, if that's the weapon, I don't want it yet. Right. Tangler will be completely fine against the boss of this floor. If we could have one-shot the Shroomer there, I would have been really impressed. It still irks me that Shroomer is not the name for the mushrooms. It's the name for the broken bullets. The ones that fire either side of you. Those ones. Okay. Beautiful. I was really hoping to knock him into oblivion. That one did, though. Respawn time. 2, 3. Can't believe it's just 3 for that fellow. The inaccuracy of the Dungeon Eagle is a little severe, but it is mostly fixed, courtesy of the Koga Battle. Koga Battle, of course, increasing the accuracy and the damage. Sorry, the accuracy, comma, and the damage by 75%. The accuracy itself is not increased by 75%, only the damage. The accuracy is just increased. The way that I phrased that made it ambiguous. No, not good timing. Beautiful. Works out for me. And the boss. Okay. Let's go Tangler. Oh, beautiful. Have I taken damage this run yet? I don't think I have, but I think a bunch of times in my brain I was like, I'm definitely about to take damage. Because I feel like I have, but I'm pretty certain I know I haven't. There we go. Had to happen eventually. At least I didn't have meat bun or anything to lose there. Or a flawless to lose there. Oh, okay, hi. How are you, Railgun? I mean, we're in a weird position. Thanks to Cog of Battle, the two weapons that I'm currently holding, Dungeon Eagle and the Tangler, they're probably going to be serviceable room clear weapons until late game. They're obviously not going to be incredible through the entire period of time, but they will be serviceable. I mean, Tangler is going to be good the entire time, but Dungeon Eagle is going to start falling off when it starts two-shotting things. I'm considering whether or not it's useful at this point to stop forcing weapons. Wait a second. You looked like you were breathing. That means this is the active or passive. You know what? I can't afford to spend a key on this. So I'll roll my 50-50. Nice. Okay. Pretty happy to have him. Come along for the ride, dog. I also wish that I had the ability to use the lockpick here, but don't really have anywhere else to charge my lockpick up. That was why it was important to try and lockpick this early. That said, there were a few rooms up here where I could have charged my lockpick. So what I should have done is finish this fight, teleported over here, tried to lockpick, knowing that I was probably going to be doing that anyhow, then teleported back, done the full clear, and then tried to lockpick this as well, because then there's a chance that I would have been able to take the piece of armor. That said, I'm not entirely sad that I can't go down to the Abbey of the True Gun. It hasn't been particularly kind to me recently. Starting a streak with the Abbey of the True Gun is a bit bold, might I say. Okay. Opportunistic barrel explosions there. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I actually going to... How the hell did it miss that? Every shot. God damn it, game. Yeah, I was just going into the full autoing mode, just to try and get things out of my face there. Evidently too little too late. So I'm gonna have Tangler on my offhand, always ready to pop off. Just in case things get a little close for comfort, Tangler will be there. Good work, Ryan. Okay, so this is doing at least 50% more damage than the crossbow, because I'm 3-shotting there rather than 4-shotting. I mean, fine. No, wait, I don't care about forcing weapons, of course. I guess one of the melee ones must have run into me at some point. Come on. Thank you. Whew. Nice rolls in the end phase there. Everything else was pretty much horror. Oh, okay. I do want to see if we have a special shop first before I spend any keys, though. So, pretty pleased to be honest that I have a sling now. Especially because actively reloading that mother flipper is insanity. Knock him in. Thank you, doggo. Yeah, we're fine. Let's hold down for a black market. Well, I already got the money from that guy. But still, good lord. Bad roll. Thank you for the health, though. Health drops have been insane over the past 2 floors. 2 floors? 3 floors. Including this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is definitely going to be the shrine. I already have a boss weapon for every season, so I probably don't need to open that yet. Yeah. Well, at least I wasn't hit by the enemy that might drop money. And it did. Whew. Jeez. Damn it, Desert Eagle. Get more accurate. Alright. I'm actually going to go back and open all of these now. Homing bullets, fire and forget. Okay. Strictly good. Gonna help us hit a lot of shots that I otherwise might somehow miss. And it might act as the slight accuracy up I've been asking for. There's a secret room. Regular shotgun. Don't mind if I do. What have you got for us? Elephant gun shoots elephants. Again, pretty good. This one is a gun as well. Alright, well that's gonna be a boss weapon. Boss weapons just too common. That's always been my opinion. Boss weapons are just too easy to get. I can't tell if I'm hitting boss armor, because I'm looking at my reload bar more than I'm actually looking at the opponent. That'll do it. Pretty solid kill right there. For ease of use, that's definitely the weapon that I want to be using in my inventory right now. Molotov. I'll try and fire that whenever I go into a room at the very start. Take that key. Whether or not I want to munch 2 things here, that's... there's a fair discussion to be made. Molotov and Alien Engine could actually work out pretty well for me, green or blue. A lot of room clears I'd be able to find in there. It's not like we're sorely lacking, don't get me wrong. But it can always be better. Yeah, I actually think I want to go with Reg Shotty. Regular old Shotty. At the very least, because I'm pretty certain with homing bullets and the bonus that we have. Ah, there you are, you're over here. Cog of Battle. This is going to be ridiculous damage. Beautiful. I didn't even have Cog of Battle on those ones. Sure. Alright, let's go! Wait a second. It's gonna do 175 damage when I hit something now. Sorry, this is funny. Probably only to me. But yeah, this will kill anything in a single hit. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Knock one into the other one. Sure. I'm gonna try and use Casey for a little bit. As soon as I get down to my red health, I'm gonna stop using Casey, because that's the point at which we know it's not cool anymore. Explosive enemies. Okay, I'm not using Casey against you. Beautiful. Kick it back. Damn it! Alright, we're down to red. So an armor dropped, but it just dropped off the side of the map? Alright, fair enough. Back to red health. We'll go back to guns. Let's... See, the one reason I don't want to be, like, hyper-swapping is because then I put at risk my ability to already have the Cog of Battle ready when I walk into a room. So that disincentivizes using the Molotov cocktail at the start of each room, because then I have to shoot around to start a reload to start triggering the Cog of Battle. I think ultimately that's not going to be worth it. That said, there's always going to be rooms like this. Where the Cog of Battle is still outright correct. Whew. That was a bit of a rough one right there. Damn it, I didn't want to have to open that yet. I do like stuff with firepower here, though. Okay, we don't have a special shop on this floor. Excellent. Or we don't have another special shop on this floor. Mutation, bug boot, strafe gun. I don't think I want strafe gun, I'll be entirely honest with you. Not for that price. We already have enough other things here. This run is successful. It's already over. Now it's about enjoying the ride. And trying to stack ridiculous shit before the end of the game. Which is why I want to get as many weapons as possible before I go to boss rooms. So that the boss rooms give me passives. Because the passives are where the ridiculous shit is. The consistent shit is all weapons. The ridiculous stuff comes from passives. Okay, I must not have actively reloaded, because these should be dying in one shot. There we go. Homing actually fucked me there. It was very specifically going for a different enemy, and it curved it all the fucking way around to completely miss my original target. I love it. Alright. So I usually don't use a blank in that first phase against the cannon Balrog, because you usually need it later, and I always regret it. I need to fix that. This fight really should have just been like an absolute piece of piss, but nope. Instead, I screwed it up. Oh well. My fault entirely. Ah, of course you're gonna give me that. Of course you're going to give me that. Don't really need to worry about my health yet, but it could happen. And that would be because I'm trying not to use my absolute top tier, most powerful weapons right now, because I'm still pretty certain that I'm guaranteed to win. So while I'm not afraid of losing, I'm trying to play around with weapons I don't typically get to use. Like Dungeon Eagle, I do use a little bit, but not incredibly often. I mean, I could just go over to regular shoddy. I tried to use Casey for a little bit. Battle standard? I'll take battle standard for one reason, and that's because it will be ridiculous occasionally. It sets up for further things to be ridiculous. We got Staff of Firepower in the one that we had to open, so this is going to be a character. Ooh. Sorry, a character, active passive. It could have been a familiar, but it wasn't. Gungeon Pepper isn't entirely helpful, to be honest with you. Although I guess it might synergize slightly with Casey if I try and get up close and personal. Honestly, I don't think synergizing with Casey is exactly worth it. It's just too easy to take damage with Casey. Okay, it's still one-shots to this floor. This is still a good weapon, then. All off the back of Cog of Battle. I would have abandoned this weapon by my own volition last floor. I might not have even used it last floor. Cog of Battle extending its lifetime for at least 2 full floors. All worked out in the end. Didn't look like it was going to, but it did. Okay, I did know that I wasn't actively reloaded there, but it was working out nonetheless. That's what I had to focus on at the moment. Without dodge rolling, easy. Do make a show of it? Alright, fair enough. What do you think of the show of it? What do you got for me, friend? Charm horn. It's the ability to steal, sure. I've got to remember, I actually have to charm the shopkeeper to steal with it. You don't just use it in the shopkeeper's room. It's not one of those. Okay, I can't kill the ones with the hats. This is one good thing I at least like from Gungeon Pepper. Is that the ankle biters just can't get to you. It's almost tantalizingly close, I have to imagine, for them. But no, they're just out of reach. This thing up here in the back called an agonizer, if I recall correctly. It's also my hunting target. Oh! It got me! I'm actually not only impressed, but I think it's fair that it got me. It deserved it. Okay. No more hits, though, to be fair. I really, really can't afford to sustain many more. Thank you. One down. Where is the king? Down in this area? Yeah, he is. Of course. Roll out of one, straight into another. It's always that way. I was really expecting that to be the end of that, to be entirely honest with you. Alright, I'm gonna stand near you until you die. There we go. Yeah, I have enough keys. I definitely don't need this one. Give me a Trork shot with laser sight and... laser sight and stout bullets. Hell, I'll even buy both of them. I won't even steal one. Unless I want to. Okay, the inaccuracy of this weapon is now actually a problem. Even the homing hasn't actually managed to fix that. Beautiful. I'm taking this. Can I get a speed up from somewhere? No arfing. Beautiful. Again, no arfing. I'm actually just gonna use that for the 2 health. No, I probably should have held on to it. It does only give you 2 health, no matter when it triggers, but it can trigger when you die. Which can be a nice little change of pace for you. Sure. So I guess I should have waited for that trigger instead. Special shop and normal shop. Still in contention. Still at large. Beautiful. What do you got? That's not a pretty room, I'll be entirely honest. Void shotgun is the best offer there. That just won't do. Okay. My primary goal right now is to make sure that they never try and do a homing attack. And we're fine. Because of the active reload, I can actually reload fast enough to get out of shot every single time it tries to do that attack pattern. I specifically did not try and force a weapon this floor. God damn it, game. Sure, more than fine by me. I think I want to start selling some of the things that are useless to me. That's definitely going to be useless. This has kind of outlived its usefulness. But it's also cute, so I'm going to keep it. That's never going to be useful in this run. And although I like it, I don't like the 2 curse I have at the moment. That gets rid of. That gets rid of. The reason I'm doing this is because if there is something... If there's 2 black items in the forge shop next floor, in the blacksmith shop, then I'll be able to buy one and steal the other. That's the ultimate plan here. Trying to set myself up for the maximum possible upside. Lovely. In terms of general weaponry, let's go back to the Tangler. Good work, Ryan. Let's try not to use the Tangler in that room ever again. Sure, that one's going to burn itself to death. Let's just wait for the next wave. Okay, the accuracy up is actually incredibly severe for this weapon. It really shows. Damn, Rectangler is doing some solid work right now. It's just about getting in tune with the weapon, to be entirely honest. Getting familiar again with its timings, its reloads, its animations, all those kinds of things. That's why the weapons I'm more familiar with are outside of their actual potency and ability, heavily favored, because I'm super fucking familiar with them, right? So I know how to use them. Some money for us as well. Devolver. Still hate that. Right. Let's use the Winchester rifle for a while. Shit, it might only take like a 20% damage up to take us back to one-shotting Bulletkin here. Yeah, we two-shot the oil cube. Damn it, the auto-aim actually broke my shot there. It's really nice to finally be using a weapon that has... Damn it. Staggered attacks, you pricks. It's really nice to be finally using a weapon that actually has accuracy. Even if we can't use it perfectly. God damn it. Homing rounds are actually starting to piss me off. The amount of shots that I have hit, but would not have hit without it, is probably greater than the amount of shots that I would have hit without it, but haven't hit. But it's just way more jarring. What's that? Like loss aversion, right? It's the psychological understanding of the fact that losing $1,000 feels way worse than the good feeling, or a commensurate size of good feeling for having gained $1,000 windfall. Okay, so Bullet Idol's damage was increased from 15 to 45. Does that make it good? Kills basic bulletkin when you get hit. Possibly. I'll come back. I've got money. There might be a black market, and I might want to buy everything in it. Who knows? Alright, bad dodge, Ryan. I mean, this gun definitely works, but for the sake of my HP, I should probably, again, swap to something different. So, let's go back to the Tangler. Beautiful. Okay. The reset in this room, I'm just looking for... There we go, the summoner dude. Not exactly a summoner. It's Gungeon or something like that. Honestly, I can't be bothered with some of the names. Some of the names are just so laboriously forced of a pun that you can see that they were specifically planned in order to be able to be read, not in order to be able to be said. Beautiful. Diagonal. That's all you have to do. That's literally all you have to do. Diagonal. Of course, if you're not fighting enemies at the same time, it's a lot easier to do. Hammer time in challenge mode. Okay, I've got chicken flute. Oh, cool, I've got battle standard chicken flute, so I do have a combination with it. Don't have anything else that I can harm this chicken flute with, right? No. There we go. No, the chicken's not particularly mad about that. Fair enough. Yes, because HBR. Probably like yes and yes as well. I'm gonna have to steal something on this floor then. Let's cool it on the damage we're taking constantly here. I do have full health scattered around the floor, though. So it's not yet time to worry, especially if I flawless the boss. It's no reason to worry at all. I can't really get a good, accurate read on the damage that's being done by these cuckoos at the moment. Simply because, like, 4 or 5 cuckoos there was not enough to take out one standard bulletkin. So this is a difficult fight. I don't know what I want to use. I think because I've got 36 left in this, I'll actually start off with this. Take that to begin with. I don't need the barrel yet, so I can possibly come back for that. Alright then. After this episode, I'll probably go back and look at the HP bar that, the HP bar of the boss, specifically, to see exactly how he's responding to the damage from the cuckoos. I can't look in the fight because it forces me to look away both from my active reload status and from the actual fight itself. And both of those are pretty unforgivable sins that will result in me taking damage. Yeah, bad roll. That said, all looks good so far. Especially since I have active reload, I think I'll be able to get away with using the RC rocket against the heart as well. I'm definitely going to be able to get 2 off. Best case scenario, I managed to get 3 full rockets into the heart. And we did. Nice. Alright, just blanket any part that looks tricky here. I can't believe it. That did not look like a... God damn it, game. That looked like it was straight up safe. Real frustrating. I've taken damage on that same kind of roll recently. And not understood why. Alright. Let's go back for... Okay, I'm actually going to go for those. Because I've only 3 other half-hearts scattered across the floor. I want full health entirely. And I still think I want Abyssal Tentacle. I don't think I want the... I don't think... Sorry, I want Barrel. Or at least I don't think I need it. So Abyssal Tentacle is going to be helpful in a bunch of positions where I just don't want to be near the enemy, but I do need to kill them. That's what Abyssal Tentacle is for. Stick the enemy right through a wall, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whatsoever. I still don't know why these generate so weirdly and at different times. I have to imagine it's just a bug that's overlooked because it doesn't really have any effect. And sometimes it just straight teleports you through. I don't understand that shit either. Alright, bullet hell, let's go. Wrong direction. Good work, Ryan. Alright. Are you going to be enough to take him to 2nd level? Okay, 2nd level. And then kill him. Okay. There's respect in that. Wait there. I wonder if this is actually the safest way to be resolving this room. Because previously, I'd hide off to one side or the other. But that actually was quite handy. Dog also, if he digs up, you know, a heart or 2 hearts over the course of this floor, perfect. Huge bonus. Okay, going through the center of that map was possibly the worst idea I could have had. Worked out, but that doesn't make it correct. Okay, that's also incorrect decision. This is actually where I want to go. Okay, I just couldn't take that corner. Pretty certain I could. Evidently wrong. Too close. Yeah, too close. Stop taking so much damage, Ryan. Never mind. How about take more damage? Is that what you thought I said? Beautiful. 5 full hearts at this point, including the health on the ground prior. Just not enough. I'm pretty much taking damage in every room now as well. Not this one, thankfully. Okay, this definitely doesn't look like it's going back to loop in, which is excellent. Unless it now immediately loops back up. And it does. Well, at the very least I got a half-half for going this way. I'm pretty damn certain that's the wrong direction now. Beautiful. Yeah, this is just gonna entirely bypass the other two. Come on, Cuckoo, get out there. Fight the good fight. I wonder if the Cuckoo's damage is actually being increased by the battle standard as well. How would I know? Not incredibly familiar with its base damage. Good work, Ryan. Yep. Feels good to have been right. Get him, Cuckoos. I really shouldn't have even bothered shooting that last one and just checked out whether or not the Cuckoos by themselves could kill it. That would have been the real interesting thing to do there. Okay, I found the perfect use for the Cuckoos. They actually just do an absurd amount of damage when you go clear other sides of the room and let it get hit behind you. Thank you. How am I getting so many cursed enemies? I only have 1 level curse. I stole 1 thing. I have no cursed items. God damn it, game. Cool your shit. Okay, didn't get any health from that, so there's no upside there. Try this side. Why is everything cursed, though? Like, I think the chance of curse is like 2% right now. And we're walking into rooms where it's just cursed enemies. Game. Cool it. Come on, Cuckoos. Get him. Nice. Half heart down there. Still only a half heart. Didn't look like too much damage. It depends how much damage that enemy took to my Tangler. Alright, that enemy has not been hit by me. Was only hit by the Cuckoos. It did die quite quickly. Next time I get Chicken Flute early in the game, I'm gonna try and do a few rooms where I actually just run around and let Chicken Flute clear, so I can get a good read of it. Whereas at the moment, I really can't afford to do that because I'll lose more HP. Alright. Go for the boss. I can't believe we have Railgun and we're not using Railgun. I'm just gonna roll into the wall, ignore everything. Just keep myself safe during that attack. That's all I really should worry about. Stop giving me cursed enemies. Stop it. The meme is over. Alright. Actually gonna fire one of these off just so that I have an auto reload when I go down. I wonder if the rocket already fired is actually gonna come down with me. Nope. Don't look like it. I actually heard it blow up off screen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Final section. What should I clear it with? Just continue with Yossi. I mean, I can. I could go with the eternally amazing gun here. I think maybe actually what I want to do is just try and let Cuckoo take out the fight. Because I can dodge these attack patterns fine. And of course I've got 4 health, so I have a lot of mistakes that I get to make here. It's gonna spawn a stupid amount of Cuckoo. Yeah, I think I actually just let the Cuckoo take out the fight. Make him mad, buddy. Make him mad. Trying to drag Cuckoo around all of the bullets. At the very least, Cuckoo is really helpful because it's destroying a lot of these bullets for me, in fact. In the same way that an explosive weapon might. Okay. More chickens! This attack isn't the most effective for summoning chickens, but it'll do. Does get a fair few. Good lord. That should be enough to take him out, right? Get clocked on, mother clucker! There we go. And that is the power of the Cuckoo. I think that actually would be able to take out like first and second floor bosses just while you dodge the attack patterns, but I haven't gotten to test that yet. I think the earliest I've ever gotten it is after the second floor boss fight. And then I wasn't particularly keen on using it, it was just I wanted to win. Here I was already guaranteed the win, so it was like, okay, now what do I do? Test out the chicken? Sure. Don't mind if I do. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the item was the chicken flute. The name of the game was Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on of this game. Past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.